everyone, welcome to the channel for another chess game. We're 1338. We're going to jump into another game, hopefully get a win. Sorry about that. And we're up against AYEEE 1308 from the United Arab Emirates. If we win we get plus 13, he's lower rated than us, so if we draw we lose a point, and if we lose 16 points, which is not good, so we definitely want to come away with the win. And we're going to go into a check here, because he was pressuring us with his horse, and he goes back and blocks it, which is fine for us. We're going to start to pull our horse up into position. Let's see what he decides to do. What does he want to do? He's running down on time, 9:30 left in the game. Alright, he puts up his pawn to block, I guess. We're going to go in straight for the attack on that horse and just switch it. And we'll take that now. And who's he going to take with? Alright, he decides to take with the bishop, which means we're right to attack that. He might go for the castle. No, he decides to put the pawn in, which is fine, because now we can block that castle and start to set up for an attack. Alright, so he moves his queen out of the way, because he's obviously wanting to switch it. What do we want to do here? I guess we can let's move our pawn forward one. See what he decides to do. So he's going to go for that castle, which is fine. And we are going to pressure the horse. And he's going to lift that up. That's fine, we'll take with our bishop. He moves his queen out of the way. We are going to bring up the horse. Not too worried about that. He's a pretty quick mover. He's beaten us on time, so we have to be wary of that. He's just going to go ahead and take our piece. And we are going to move our horse up again. What is he deciding to do, guys? He's not too sure, he's thinking about it. We really need to come away with a win, because we've been losing a lot of games lately. Our rank has been plummeting. We were up over 1400 and we've dropped probably around 100 score, thereabouts at least, because of our loss streak. So yeah, he'll go ahead and pressure our castle. What do we want to do? Do we want to tackle that with our horse? Let's see. Or do we want to, I guess the safer thing is to castle right now. So we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, okay. Waiting on his move. He's up +2 at the moment, as you can see up here. So we do need to gain some pieces back, but if we can get something to protect this, we can get a kind of pin going, which doesn't look too bad. Of course we have to be careful at the moment. Pretty interesting. I guess we can move our queen across to here and then take that piece. No, I don't think that would work. I don't think we would take anything special with that. The good thing is he's soaking up his time thinking of all these moves and what to do, which is always a good thing. I guess next the move is just to take that bishop out of the way, and he decides instead to move it. Okay, interesting. We're going to go for the check. What's he going to do here? He's just going to move out of the way. And if we take that, that doesn't really help us. If we take this, that also doesn't help us. We can't do that yet. We can't do that yet. Alright. We've got some thinking to do. If we move this back, it doesn't really help us. I guess we move this guy across. We'll try it out, see if anything can come from it. Protect. I guess we can attack this now with our horse, and he won't be able to take it. Alright, might have to draw him down with the time. What we're definitely going to do is take our time, because we've been rushing into a lot of moves, and that's how we've been losing. And there we go, he's going to rush that all the way up, which is fine with us, because now we can clear this piece out of the way, I do believe, if we so choose, which I think we do. So I'm going to pressure that with my pawn. He's still up +3. But yeah, the majority of our losses have been coming from my mistakes, so I have to be really careful, think of the moves before I do them, and hopefully we can come out on top and start winning some games again. And we're just waiting on his move at the moment. He does decide to take that position, so we'll go ahead and take that piece. And now we're putting this piece under threat, which he decides just to switch, and now this piece is under threat. Which he decides to move, which is fine, because we'll just go to here. He might decide to move it again, which he does do. And now I guess we can attack here. So now this bishop's in a bit of trouble. And this is good because we can start to line up our castle, making him move his queen, which means we may be able to take this piece. Alright, so he has to back his bishop out of there, which is fine by us. He's still at +3, but we've got a minute and counting on time against him. Old AYEEE here. And we're kind of reacting, so I think he's going to have to move this bishop out of the way or risk losing it. In which case, okay, so he's going to move it back there. Not a terrible spot, to be honest, with him. We can do that. That doesn't really help us because he's up. So I guess we move it over to here and pressure that pawn, I think, is the play. So that's what we're going to go with. It's kind of our best choice at the moment to do. He's reconnected, he's coming in, he's got some lag, he's got an okay connection. We've got an excellent connection, so we shouldn't be dropping out, which is good news for us. And now his time's really dwindling down. He took a lot of time on that. He's taken a minute up here on this move, 28 seconds, 21 seconds, and now he took 49, so pretty much 50 seconds there. And he realizes that, so he's going on the offensive. And that's fine for us. I don't think he really did much there. But we do have to be careful, because he looks like he's going to attack that. maybe I should just put pressure on his queen at the moment. Let's see what he decides to do. We can take this piece back as well to gain a little bit of points on him. And we can move this bishop back at some point to protect this piece which they're looking to attack. Okay, he's down to the 4-minute mark now, and he moves his piece across again, which is all good. So I guess we go in here and we kind of trap his piece. Is that what we want to do with that? Just checking. If I move that piece, if I move him up, is there a way I can protect him and block? So that blocks, and then it sets us up to attack. So I think that might be a better play. So that's what I'm going to go with for now. He's blocked at the moment. He can't really attack, and he's protected as well. So now I think our next play is to move this castle up where it's protected here, and just give him kind of moves. We don't want to do too simple moves, we want to get him thinking, because he likes to take a long time to think. So we've got the time on our advantage, so we're going to try and draw this out if we can, get him into a loss. But we can also be wary of trapping this king down here if we do need to use our bishop. That was my other play. Alright, so he's decided to move that forward, which is interesting. I'm guessing he wants to attack the queen there, but I'm going to put pressure on his queen right now. He might decide to move this forward, which is fine, because that puts him in a world of hurt compared to us, because we can just go ahead and take this pawn. So now he's not sure what to do, which is good for us because it means he's going to be thinking for some more time again. Alright, so things are looking pretty good for us at the moment. He is up +3, but I think we can swing that pretty quickly. Might be getting our first win in a while. Of course, don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, because there's definitely a way we can lose it. But as I was saying before, I can't do it now, but if I not decide to block this with our bishop here, I was thinking of putting it here to also defend against that, but also block that as a place for his king to move. And then if we could somehow draw this castle away and put a check there, then we kind of stop him from attacking. Alright, so he does a pretty nice move there, still able to protect his castle. So now I guess, let's see, if we take that, I think we go for here is the play. No, because he's just going to take our castle, so we can't do that. So I guess we just take it, and then we can recover. So we're going to take it for now. And he does take that, which is fine. We're going to take this piece. He's most likely going to hopefully go for that, in which case we can get a nice check on him and take that piece back. But he might not fall for that, so we do have to be careful. But he does have to move this piece away in case he's in some sort of trouble. Okay, and he's winding down on time again. He's under 2 minutes. We've got 4 minutes 30, so we can definitely slow it down a bit, take our time, think through these moves. Let's secure this win. We need time for a win. Alright, he does move his castle all the way back, and now let's see, do we take this piece here? Is that the move to go for? Let's see, I think we can do that, that's fine. And then I think our next move is to move our castle across here. I think he's going to try and go for maybe a double attack there, with his bishop and his queen to attack this castle. Yep, so I called it, that's fine. Not too worried about that, because we can just move our pieces away. So I guess we go here is the play for now. Let's see, that puts us in trouble, we don't want to do that. I guess we move our castle all the way away. And that's pretty much all we can do at the moment. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and attack there. We can't stop him, unfortunately, but we can put our queen here, which I think, let's see, I think that's the play. So that's what we're going with right now. Now he's getting to nearly under a minute, so it looks like we might win this on time if we just drag it out. I think our next play is to try and get one of these pawns up so our king has an escape route in case he tries to get us another way. But I think if we just play straight forward, we can win here, because he's been taking up too much time thinking of his moves. So yeah, now he's trying to get away from that, attack something different, panicking a little bit. Let's see, what can we do there? I guess we move back and protect this pawn still. And he's not sure what to do at the moment. He's running down on time. 45 seconds left. We're going to move this pawn up, I think, for our next play. Alright. 30 seconds left. Just got to take our time, be careful, think of all the options. We should have it secured. He's definitely thinking he's going down on time, which he is. And now he's just moved his king away. We're going to get that escape route going. So we're going to pop our pawn up. And he's down to 19 seconds. He's moved his castle across, that's fine. Do we want to go on the offensive here? We'll just retreat back, make sure all our pieces are protected. Okay, he's going to move his bishop away. That's fine with us. We don't want to do that. That's a bit of trouble. Let's see. Okay. I guess we can move this over to here, attack that pawn. Alright, he moves the pawn forward, which is fine by us. Do we go with the check now and just kind of slow things down a bit? Maybe not. Do we go here and put pressure on the castle? That could be the play. 8 seconds left. He moves his pawn forward. He wasn't really paying attention. We can go ahead and take that. He doesn't realise. And now we're +4 right till the end. He gives up. He resigns. We've won. That's what we want. We had one blunder, but 0 mistakes. So that's what we want. That's how you play the game. Try and limit your mistakes as much as possible. We're up to 1351, which is great news. We're back on the winning side. So that was a good game. If you made it to the end, and if you enjoyed this, please leave it a like. Leave a comment what your rating is if you do play chess, and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned. Also check out my other series. Thanks for watching.